Breaking news from Juba. Major shakeup in South Sudan's ruling party. President Kiir orders new army chief to clean up force, restore discipline, deadly clan clashes in Akobo. President Salva Kiir has sworn in Professor Logale Jumi as the new Secretary-General of the Sudan People's Liberation Movement, the SPLM. Logale replaces Dr. James Wani Igga, who was suddenly removed in May. Kiir is demanding a full-scale party revival, from the grassroots to the national level, with a clear message: revitalize the party and empower youth and women.
Secretary-General, your primary duty is to revitalize the party, to strengthen our structures and align our programs with the reality of today's political landscape, from the grassroots to the national level, promote internal democracy that once united has led our party to speak with one voice. The future of the SPLM rests on our ability to engage and empower the youth and women of South Sudan. They must not be left on sidelines. They must be at the heart of our leadership.
With elections set for December 2026, the SPLM is under pressure to reconnect with the people. The SPLM must win, not for power, but for the people. Logale pledged commitment to peace and stability, calling this a critical juncture in South Sudan's journey. But with Riek Machar under house arrest and the peace deal under strain, the road ahead is anything but certain. All eyes are now on the SPLM and whether this new leadership can deliver. This week in Juba, a major shakeup at the top of the army, and a clear message from President Salva Kiir: discipline, reform, professionalism. At SSPDF headquarters in Bilpam, President Kiir officially handed over the reins to the newly appointed Chief of Defense Forces, General Dao Aturjong Nuol. His mission? Clean out corruption, keep the army out of politics, and build a modern, unified fighting force. The president didn't mince words. He called for the removal of so-called ghost names draining the army's payroll, and issued a direct warning: the army must protect the state, not political interests. Any interference will not be tolerated. Outgoing Chief Paul Nang Majok thanked the president and highlighted efforts to stabilize army leadership. Now, all eyes are on General Dao. He's pledged to put soldiers first, restore discipline, and lead with integrity. This leadership change signals more than a transition. It's a turning point, a test of whether the SSPDF can become the force South Sudan needs. Meanwhile, 2 people are dead and 2 more injured after violent revenge attacks rocked Akobo County in South Sudan's Jonglei state. The clashes erupted between the Tia Rut and Siel Woi clans, 2 groups locked in a bitter feud dating back years. The fighting started Thursday night in Walgak Payam and carried into Friday morning. This was retaliation, said Akobo Commissioner James Queth. 2 Tia Rut members were killed. Injuries were reported on both sides. Authorities say the situation is now calm. Dialogue is underway to prevent further violence. Civil society leader Terman Yang warns, revenge killings are deeply rooted in culture. Training traditional leaders in law could help stop the cycle. As the community mourns, officials continue working to keep the fragile peace from breaking again.